What's good, Internet Land? I'm live. I'm live. Oh, yeah. I'm live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live. You see it. You see the title. Will the Eagles beat the Lions? And will Carson Wentz stay healthy? Let's talk about it. Chat is open, and I'm here to kick it with you for a little while. Hopefully some people will tune in. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Will the Eagles beat the Lions? And will Carson Wentz stay healthy? Will he stay healthy throughout the whole season? Let's talk about it. I want to do this more often, get on here live and talk about some things. It so happened that today is Saturday and we're talking football, being that it's football season. That's what we'll be talking about. And today's topic is, will the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Lions? And will Carson Wentz stay healthy throughout the whole season? The chat room is open. Phone lines is open. Make sure the phone lines is on. Let me know. Let's talk. Will the Eagles beat the Lions tomorrow? And will Carson Wentz stay healthy? Phone lines are open. Chat room is open. Holla at your boy. I'm gonna show you what they're saying online about tomorrow's game. Philadelphia's favorites. I'm a Philly fan, so we the favorites. I'm about to share my screen and show you what they're talking about. Shout out to Who's Better. Go holla at him. This is whose video I am using.
A vertical number makes him look taller. Okay, I like that take. Go ahead.
1-1.
Talking Carson Wentz and the Eagles, the team opted for a walkthrough on Wednesday instead of padded practice to help the guys heal and rest ahead of Sunday's game against the Lions. Despite that rest, Eagles will most likely be without Deshaun Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey, and Dallas.
No Deshaun.
However, according to Fox Bet, the Eagles are still 6-point favorites. Today, should the banged-up Eagles offense be on upset alert against the Detroit Lions?
Yes, they should. Absolutely. The Lions just coming off their first win. They kind of had some positive energy there. But if you're looking at a formula for how the Eagles are going to win this game, it's going to be to rely on Carson Wentz even more and ask him to do more. And I think it's interesting because we were talking
And
about
he got
Lamar
banged up
Jackson,
last week.
He has a knack for avoiding contact. Carson Wentz is like the polar opposite of that. Oh, yeah. He has no ability to avoid that big hit. Even sometimes it looks so awkwardly bad because he just... give credit to him, he tries to make those plays, he gets there, but he is going to have to learn, a lot like some quarterbacks that are mobile, you have got to learn when to throw it away. You don't have to make the circus play every time. Sometimes you make it and you're the hero, but a lot of times you should subject yourself to those types of hits, and it is a violent, dangerous game, and the game is designed to protect you at your position, and yet you throw all those rules out the window the way you play the game. That's my biggest concern for the Eagles is Carson Wentz's health, because he only has one complete season in the NFL where he's played all 16 games.
Carson Wentz be trying to beat John Elway too much.
Up to this point, I haven't seen Carson Wentz be able to withstand a full season.
Yeah, you make legitimate concerns with Carson Wentz. There are guys in this business, no matter what size or shape, they just avoid collisions. And there's other guys in this business that they get injured. Will they ever overcome? I played with a guy, Robert Smith. He was a guy early in his career, not only did he have some odd injuries, but he ran a little upright, and he got tattooed a bunch, more so than other guys. So that first part of his career, it became hard for him to be able to stay healthy. For me, what I'm concerned about, when you don't have practice time, we've already extended, because Bill Belichick taught us this. In this new NFL, lack of practice time, lack of padded practices, those first 4 games are an extended training camp. So now once I get into the season, I can't even go padded practice. I can't even go a full practice. How do I develop that intensity for that offensive line, ranked by Pro Football Focus coming into the season as the #1 line? How do I change that in 5 or 6 days when we're not practicing? So I'm concerned of how they're going to protect him. Are they going to become a running team? Because when you lose weapons like that, you have to adjust your game plan. And if it was me, yes, I understand relying on Carson Wentz, but I'm relying on that backfield. I'm using Sproles out of the backfield, and those other 2 backs, I'm using them, and I'm allowing them to at least get 20 carries to be able to shorten the game.
Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat section. Make sure I ain't getting no copyright strike for this video. Looks like everything cool. Ain't nobody saying nothing. What? Come on now. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go back to see what they talking about here. Holla at your boy. Let me know what y'all think. Will the Eagles beat the Lions tomorrow?
Lions, Nick. You mentioned Bill Belichick. I'm going to reference him in a different way. The Eagles' game plan here should be Belichickian in this way. Look at who you have, who your opponent is, where they are weak, and not try to work on what we need to work on. Not try to shore up what we didn't do well against Atlanta. Man, if the way you win this game is you run these guys 25 times, 25 for Miles Sanders, 15 for Jordan Howard, however it is, if the way you win this game is by relentlessly attacking Matt Stafford, fine. What the key to this game, and I know this is going to sound obvious, but let me explain it, is to escape with a victory, because you are nicked up. Yep. Because Carson did get beat to hell.
And you got to keep pace.
And you know Dallas is winning. They're playing Miami. The question is, will they cover the 22? But you know
that Miami team can't beat the Westminster Academy you played.
That's right. You know they can. I got them at 20.5 right when it was released. I jumped on it pretty quick. That was smart. Yeah. You can't, no style points in this game. Detroit, you mentioned, man, Detroit's defense has played 7 excellent quarters of football. First 3 quarters against Arizona, they made Kyler and Cliff Kingsbury look like they should both be back in college. 4th quarter got away from them. They pulled off the tie. 4 quarters of great defense against, I think, a good Chargers offense, holding them to 10 points. You know that Detroit is going to play compacted because there's no Deshaun or Alshon take the top off the defense. So whatever you can see as far as this is where we can get an edge, which I think is the Eagles' defense against that Lions offense.
Offensive guys are going to be out.
Work on what you need to do to get to your full potential later in the year. Once you are healthier, once you have more of a full component of players to practice with. Right now, no style points in this game for Philadelphia. Escape the home game with a victory against Detroit. Regroup after that.
You said, because I agree with you, you got to try to run the football, but we're talking about nobody able to pop the top off it. What do you think Detroit's going to do? They're going to say, all right, who scares you on the outside? And they're going to challenge them, and then you've got to have somebody make that one play where maybe, and the NFL oftentimes comes down to the difference in one play, 1 or 2 plays in a game. It just kind of minimizes that, so you really have to make the most of that opportunity. I do think you hit on something interesting, because I wonder if this is going to be a trend with teams and if this works for Doug Peterson. I don't see how it can, though, because of the rhythm and timing of the game with the no practice on Wednesday. Yes. Mike Shanahan, I remember it was a shock to me because I had played with some old school coaches. Dan Reeves was old school. Hey, we're gonna full go on Wednesday, and then we dial it back a little bit on Thursday. When I got to Denver with Mike Shanahan, he was very player friendly. He was very attuned to, hey, we have to keep our guys fresh, and he taught the Denver Broncos how to practice at full speed
In shorts.
without taking guys down. And that's a unique skill set, learning how to practice at that tempo. And if you're not even having any tempo, if you're just doing walkthrough, yeah, you'll know where to go. But pass game, where's the rhythm and timing, and how is this receiver going to come out of this break? It's going to affect teams, and it's going to affect their ability to execute. Some of the fits on the offensive line, you're talking about fine-tuning split seconds where it's going to matter. And if you aren't able to do it in practice, how are you expected to go out there and execute in a game? I honestly don't know.
Well, quick question about Carson Wentz. You mentioned he is one of the guys that doesn't know how to take a hit. Are you worried about his durability throughout the course of the season?
Absolutely.
Really?
I'm worried about his longevity as a quarterback in this league. When you think about the serious nature of his injuries, those hits that he took against the Atlanta Falcons were violent hits, head issues. Don't forget, not only his body was banged up, but he did go into concussion protocol and cleared it. Those were violent hits, and they add up. It's
Philadelphia, and some people will say to their credit, you just got to call the game as you call the game, put your team in the best position. They have not adjusted what they're asking Carson Wentz to do. That 2-point conversion, Carson Wentz running around, diving into the end zone, it looked eerily similar to the Rams play where he got his leg broken. And so they say we got a 6'5", big, strong, athletic quarterback. We're going to use all 6'5" of him and all the athleticism in him. And your guys' points about practice, what Mike Shanahan did, notwithstanding, I would have to imagine the one part of your football team that cannot be improved through walkthrough is offensive line play. It's got to be with some contact, with some actual practice, especially when you're trying to get back to where you know the offensive line can.
I'm Lynn Slater, and I'm also
known
as the accidental icon.
What y'all think? Will the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Lions tomorrow? Will they beat the Lions tomorrow? What's going on?
I am a professor and a cultural influencer.
Bear with me here just a second.
People say to me, you have amazing style, you should start a blog. I said, well, I know how to write, I'm a professor, and I'll use that blog as a way of researching and investigating a topic I really...
Yeah. That's what they're talking about. Let me see what y'all talking about. Will the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Lions tomorrow? And will Carson Wentz stay healthy throughout the season? No feedback. I'm not going to waste my time. Your boy, Big Mo, getting out of here. I would like to do this more often, but I'm not going to sit here and talk to myself. So therefore, I'm out. If you guys are watching this in the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm trying to do this more often. So let's get up. Let me know in the comment section after I go off air. With that said, my good peoples, y'all make it a phenomenal day. Again, be sure to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the newsletter. All that access point would be in the description below. Support your boy by liking the video and sharing. I'm out. Peace.